Hello, my name's Brainybren. I'm back again for another base building Rust, and today I have a trio base for you. It was a request. They wanted roof access and they wanted the ability to defend from an online raid and fight the Heli. So this one basically has it all. As you can see, we've got the slanty roof stuff going on. I know it looks a bit unusual, but I tried it out, and as you can see, these little gaps here, let me just slap the gun on, are really quite handy, and this works out quite nice. And with these low walls here, that gives you head cover so you can't get headshot whilst doing that, and you can also use it to get lines of sight around your base like so. It's not bad. So now we go up and over. You then have a shooting floor, as you can see just here, a top bit, and then you have a balcony front and back, just, you know, for like chilling if you want to. And even the balconies, don't worry about them, they're mega door honeycomb, so nobody's going through there. It's not an easy raid. And we have a mega unlootable loot room, which we'll get to in a minute. So let's put the gun away, always a good idea. Drop in the front door. We have a little drop box, you don't have to have that there. And as I usually say, armoured door on the front. If you can't afford armoured, don't do armoured, stick sheet metal in. It's okay, I only put armour on vital points that I think need it. So now showing that, let's move on through the base. We've got the standard 6 triangle honeycomb, so if anybody tries to door raid you, they've got to go around through this stuff. And then on this side you have a shop front, so if you want to do a bit of trading, you can do. So now we progress deeper into the base. Close that one up, go in. Here you have your research table, the little box underneath. You can always make sure you do that, make use of that space underneath. Then we have our level 3 research, we have our repair bench, and here is the mega unlootable. So what we've basically done is we've applied the double door trick to the window. So if someone wants to get through that window, they've got to take the usual reinforced glass and the embrasure, then they've got to take a armoured, or sheet metal will do, a double door on this side, and then there's a double door on the other side. So let's just grab my hammer. I haven't got one, so I'll have to spawn one in. Tool, I am one. There we go, got a hammer. So now we've got that, let's pick them up, pick that up, close that, and as you can see, you've got your TC there, which you can access. You've got both your boxes down the bottom, you've got one on top, and one just sneaking over there on the side that you can also access. 2 shotgun traps, everything in here is accessible, and as you can see, when you've got this window on, anti-hat lock, stack these on, and these 2 open, and the 2 at the back, sorry. They could be pains in the ass, so make sure you leave them open at all times. You can't even tell your cupboard is behind there at all. It's completely hidden. Well, I can't, because that armoured door covers it up, so they're not going to be able to see where your TC are. They're going to know you got loot behind there, but they don't know your TC is there. So now if we go up one more floor, here we go, same again, we have the unlootable, so you have to close both of these doors to get in. Take both of them off. And same again, if anybody wants to get in, they have got to take them 2 armoured doors, and you can access all 4 of them boxes whilst they're open. And there is also 2 auto turrets. Both of these auto turrets I've placed in here can be placed by standing here like so. As you can see, I can access them, and I can also open the doors. So all that works. Everything in there is accessible and refillable. So slap the gas back on, then open them 2 up there, same again, just protect your windows. You've got a little furnace area there. Let's open these 2 up and progress onto the outer ring. Here, this is just extra storage if needed. You can stick what you want on this level. This is all segmented by garage doors. As you can see, I've left them all open for the base tour. Then let's head up another level. And then round here we have another loot room, but this is optional how you want to do it. If you wanted to do another window one, you could do, but I've put this like this because this is on your shooting floor. So say you die, spawn here, grab a gun, grab armor, grab meds, and back out onto the shooting floor. You have another one of these on the other side, but I'll just show you the windows first. So now you can see we've got 6 garage doors, left them open though, makes it easier. These are just front and back shooting points, more for door campers. So let's have a look at the other side. Same again, the front's a lot better for visibility. You can check if anybody's door camping you, and all that is segmented by garage doors. So now we head this way, and here is the identical loot room I referred to, little shotgun trap there. Then we head round here and we will find our way up. So go up one level, 2 more garage doors here to protect your ladder hatch. Nice little auto turret. And now here you have 2 options. That leads into your core, this leads to your outer balcony. So now you see your outer balcony, this is the rear one. We've also got one around the other side, so let's just quickly run around and have a look at that. And same again, it's a very confusing door plan, which is good really when you get raided. I used to know this guy who built bases when he was drunk, and he'd just put doors everywhere. It was impossible. So here is your front balcony, and just same again, check for door campers. You can use it as a quick exit. You know, if you clip the metal layer that you see down below, you'll take no damage. So now let's head back in and look for our core. Doors, and then ladder hatch up. And now we're on our shooting floor. As you can see, we've got a window there. We've got these 2 garage doors, mainly to stop anybody coming through. Easy straight down your ladder hatch and stop anybody looking in and seeing that your ladder hatch is here. So now this is your main shooting floor. We've got 2 turrets here, optional, you don't have to. And then we head round here, and this is your ladder hatch access to the roof. The idea behind this is if anybody blows down, I'm hoping these 2 will point up and shoot at them, because they're going to try to get as much splash damage. I think they'd take these 3 triangles and these 2 squares. We're on the opposite side. So now let's head up. 3 shotgun traps. These can be really tricky to place. The way to do it is to set your ladder hatch up first and then look down, and you've got to kind of give them some of them circles to get it point up. And for the one in front of you, turn the ladder hatch 90 degrees and do the same, give it some of that, and you'll eventually get them to point up like that. So if anybody breaks this ladder hatch, they're going to have 3 shotgun traps in the face. It's not going to stop them raiding you, but it's going to slow them down. So now we're onto the roof. This is a very interesting roof, but I really like it. It's a bit like a castle with granulations around the side. We've got the windows at the front, because if I'd put half walls here, it just looked a bit weird. So you've got nice line of sight there. You can protect your head, you can peek in and out, and around here you can use these little gaps to look down around your base like so. And it's just really good for camping, fighting off clans, and doing whatever it is you do with your mates. So now that's the base tour said and done, let's get right into the build.